Hello and welcome to Spice Up. So today I'm going to show you how to make this really soft eggless vanilla cake in cooker. Even if you have not baked before, fret not. The recipe is so simple that anybody can actually make this really soft cake. I have mentioned the list of ingredients in the description box. So we need 1.5 cups of maida, 3/4 cup of sugar, 1 cup of curd, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, half cup of oil, half teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Now let's get started. I have taken the curd in a large mixing bowl and I'm going to be adding the baking soda and the baking powder to this. Since we are not using egg, so this is a very important step and a replacement to still have the cake really soft. So as you can see, I'm giving this a very quick stir like this, and we're going to let it sit idle for about 5 to 10 minutes, and this will allow the baking soda to react with the curd. As you can see, the curd slowly bubbles up like this. So in the meantime, let's prepare the cooker. Let's take a wide bottom cooker like this, and I have poured in 2 cups of salt. So we will be placing one plate like this on top. The salt will ensure that the temperature is even throughout the baking cake. So I have removed the gas cut, and also note that I am not adding the whistle here. Now close the cooker and let it heat up for about 15 minutes in low flame. So in the meantime, as you can see, the baking soda and the powder has reacted with the curd. So I am adding oil, vanilla essence. And now that we've added all the liquid ingredients, let's give it a quick stir and then start adding the sugar and the maida. So as I told you, you can even add sugar initially with the curd. That will in fact speed in the process of reaction. So any which ways it works really well, so not a problem. So let's give it a quick stir, and finally I'm going to add the maida. In the meantime, I'll also give you a quick tip on how to prepare the baking tin. So as you can see, I have not taken any baking tin as such, but this is just the vessel that I used to make rice in the cooker. So you can take any flat your round utensil at home, and I have greased it with some oil. You can also use butter, but oil works well. So I'm adding a spoon of maida now, and I'm going to coat it throughout the tin. So as you can see, take your time and do a really good job of this, because this is going to ensure that your cake will come out of the tin so easily. So now let's get back to the mixture and add the maida to it, and I'm going to quickly give it a nice mix. So if you have a beater, an electric beater, you can beat it in about 1 or 2 speed for about 2 minutes. If not, I always use a balloon whip and it really works well. So if you don't have a balloon whip, also you can use any spatula or any ladle at home and mix it very well. So you can see it is nice and soft now. So when you do it by hand, it should take about 2 to 3 minutes for you to beat it to this consistency. So now let's pour it into the baking tin. So this whole process of preparing the batter will take about 10 to 15 minutes, and as you may recollect, we have already prepared our cooker and let it cook in the low flame for about 15 minutes. So more or less this will take the same time. So remember to fill the tin only to half or 3/4, because the cake is going to raise and we need to provide space for that. Now let's go and check the cooker. So the cooker is nice and hot. So this is very important that the cooker has to be hot when we place the tin on the plate. So we don't have to cover the baking tin, but we will close the cooker without the gas cut and whistle and cook in low flame only. So let's give it about 50 minutes to 60 minutes for the baking, and my cake took about 1 hour to bake completely. So how we test is when we put in a toothpick like this and pull it out, so the cake will not be stuck anywhere. If it sticks to the toothpick, we have to let it bake for another 5 to 10 minutes. So now the cake is ready. So let's just loosen out the corners, and we will have to let the cake set for about 10-15 minutes to cool down, and after which we can easily take the cake out like this by inverting the baking tin. The cake just looks so perfect that I can't wait to taste it. So let's now cut it and see how it is baked. Wow, so the cake is really soft. I'm sure you can't wait to try this for yourself. Do try the recipe and let us know how you liked it. This is a really easy and a simple tea time snack, or it can be used as a base for any birthday cakes that we make. So I've added some chocolate sauce and some sprinkles because my son loves it that way. So let's cut into the cake and see how exactly it looks from the inside. So you can see for yourself as to how soft and fluffy the cake looks. The cake also tastes amazing. As always, do support the channel, like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon.